will that cost them? It will cost them dearly. The control decks aren't ready. They're not ready. They need guidance. A new blue-white deck just hit #1 Mythic. Is it a blue-white deck that I built or endorsed or ever tried in any way? No questions. It is, in fact, the blue-white Abuelo's Awakening Rakdos joins up hulking metamorph combo deck. And in the hands of a gamer by the tag of November, reached #1 Mythic on the 3rd of the month, which of course is a very quick Mythic climb and probably the best chance that a best of one deck has to reach it. Still an achievement though, always. And in this case, it's evolving. The deck is certainly evolving. When this deck came out, it was Oops All Combo, a version I played against on ladder that felt particularly hateful towards the archetypes I like to play, Grand Abolisher, which, you know, locked us out of casting stuff on their turn. But this version, it's a control combo deck, and I kind of love it. Let's cover the combo. If you haven't seen it, it happened a few times in my videos. It's been in a few other videos on the internet. LVD did a good video on it. Abuelo's Awakening is X, don't worry about the X very much, 3 white sorcery, return an artifact or non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield with X additional counters on it. It's a 1/1 spirit with flying in addition to its other types. So the key here is that it comes back as a creature. That was the part I missed for a long time with this combo. So you are using this 4-mana card to reanimate Rakdos Joins Up, a 5-mana legendary enchantment that we can't even cast in this deck. We have no black or red mana. And when this enters the battlefield, you return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield with 2 counters on it. Whenever a legendary creature dies, this deals damage equal to its power to target opponent. When this arrives on the battlefield as a 1/1, it's still legendary. And then you use its trigger to reanimate Hulking Metamorph, which enters as a copy of the 1/1 legendary Rakdos Joins Up. You still with me? The 1/1 spirit legendary Rakdos Joins Up. Hulking Metamorph copies it. Then the legend rule says sacrifice one of these. You sacrifice the Metamorph version. It goes back to the graveyard. The trigger from the Metamorph entering as a copy of Rakdos Joins Up means that you get something back from the graveyard. The thing you target is the Metamorph you just sacrificed to the legend rule. It enters, you sacrifice it to the legend rule, you target it with itself again. Each time you do this, it's a legendary creature, technically dying, meaning that it does damage equal to its power to target opponent. So each time through the loop is 9 damage to face. Repeat until you break the loop. You can break the loop by reanimating something else or by sacrificing the 1/1 spirit copy of Rakdos Joins Up. At that point, the triggers you put on the stack resolve, which is 9 damage per trigger, which you did it enough times to kill the opponent if you're a good gamer. So that's the combo. The surrounding pieces, instead of the constant self-mill, this deck is much better at staying alive than the previous versions of it, which were very much a straightforward, like, Splinter Twin I Win version. This has temporary lockdown. It has a portal to Phyrexia that you can reanimate, and it has counter spells, negate, no more lies, confounding riddle. It can battle its way through counter magic, and it can stay alive against aggro. Blue-white has all the tools. And now it has a combo finish as well that made it to #1 Mythic. So I guess it's time to pay attention and give it some respect. So let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. We are on the play. I think we keep this. No reason not to, right? Like, we got the mana, we got the combo piece. This goes in the graveyard. And then we also have to have a Metamorph in the graveyard, and we win. Easy. Tiny Bones Joins Up. Thank you. Oh, maybe we don't discard that. They have ways to just exile the graveyard, like a Trespasser, maybe. Okay. Okay, you can go. There's a Metamorph. Now we have something to discard when we cast Mending. So I'm thinking end step Mending if they don't exile it. Okay. We probably can only exile one of these. Take the negate. I'm thinking at the end step, we just mend these into the graveyard and then go. Wagner, new blood. Oh my gosh, it gets +1/+1 counters and mills me. We do have to draw land. That shouldn't be too hard. The staring match. Does the opponent tap out here? If they do, they're just dead, right? That's so messed up. You got it. Crimes were committed on this day. Owie. And a miner. And a missed land drop. Okay, untapped land. We don't get it. We don't get it. We could just bank on top decking it, but again, I don't want to risk these. Not until the last moment, and we have another mending, so we don't have to. So this negate and this lockdown. No, this archaeologist can go. Oh, untapped land. Well, we weren't sure we were gonna get it. Let's just be chill. Here's an archive that can go and pass. We're not really in danger. Corpses of the Lost. Okay, they tap out, they're dead. Just wanted to protect all of the combo from the graveyard heat, which I think is just one of the little points of this deck that you can get better and better at. Now, do I know how this works? Let's find out. This gets a this that copies a this, and I keep the 1/1, and we trigger and we go face, and we get a this, and we copy this, and we keep the 1/1, and we get triggers, and we go face. Ta-da! I did it. On the play, archive, question mark. No way to discard this yet, but I think we'll find it. Let's try it. Let's just try things. Right now, I'm not absolutely sure if I'm supposed to be mulliganing for a combo. I am sure I'm supposed to be hitting a land. There we go. I don't know what they're going to play. So I think with a lockdown in hand and a bat, what's the play here? I think we just pass. I think this is a no more lies turn. That is why. Little ramp piece, get that out of here. Teamer analyst, maybe? Unclear. Yep, teamer analyst. Who can do their thing the most? Let's go top 4. What goes to hand? I think the Hermit. Countering a card draw spell could be really good here. Okay, now we need a way to discard these cards. Here's a Malevolent Hermit, here's a bat. Just to confuse our opponent. Our hand is a nothing. I slam a Nissa, okay. That's bad. Really need a Faithful Mending. Locking that down seems like a really bad idea. Okay, we got a Mending. When do we play it? I guess now. It does reveal my strategy. But we get a card deeper with the bat. Trigger, dig. We're digging. Let's see if they win the game here. Trying to sweat them. Uh-huh. And then there's only 2 of the fetch lands, actually. Like, they might be able to do this again, but then they peter out, I think. And then what? We have to draw an Awakening. If we draw an Awakening, we've got it. I think they even come up a mana short of you. Oh, they have one on the field. Yeah, they can just use this if they want, but there aren't that many lands. It's not that good of a payoff. Reading the Hermit. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Now there's more land, but there isn't the mana to use the Analyst. But they're gonna cast more anyway. Dude, we gotta find it here. We absolutely have to find it. It's not there. Come on. Might as well block. Better than locking it down. Oh! Never mind. We good. We did it, baby. They don't even wait for the misclick. Raw! Too fast, too furious. Move over. There's a new graveyard combo in town. On the play, mending. I mean, I think we just keep mending lockdown. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Oh, come on. Wrong emote. Pathetic. You don't spend your money on your emotes? Veteran into Vanguard. Okay, Dahumans are coming. Metamorph Portal, get in that graveyard. What do you think? Do we wait? Do we wait for one more? I think we do. I think we give it a little more time. Boom. Okay. I mean, the negate's not going to do anything. Yeah, let's bat up. Get more scries, because right now it's all about finding the combo piece. The combo is in the yard. We just need the Awakening. So every bit of dig is useful. No Adelines. 0 Adel. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. But hey, we didn't take any damage. Thalia, that's a pain. So I should mend this turn, I think. Or get another scry out of the bat. Let's get another scry out of the bat. Awakening we can cast if we find it. And there it is. They lose next turn. All right. They need Interrupter. Or they need Peacekeeper. Those are the cards that save them now. And I don't think this version of white is going to play them. They can run out the Thalia. They can hope I don't have the land. But I have the land. And I'm still at 20. They didn't even put a good clock on me, thanks to the knight. I block. I go to 21. Very impressive. Wowie zowie. Okay. I think I underestimated this deck's just raw kill you out of nowhere-y potential, because I play a lot of reactive decks. There are a number of best of one decks that just can't even, you know? They're like Void Winnower. They can't even. Commander players probably get that joke. Yeah. Are they gonna make me like play it out? How do I end this combo? I just take something else. Ta-da! Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Where's your rest in peace? Exactly. You don't have it. What are you gonna do? On the draw. Well, this hand is unkeepable. What was that? The Dune music? I guess I'll keep. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. Hope to bin one in the graveyard, and I'm gonna lose to Boros. Cool. Love that for me. Or am I? No combo pieces. A couple of counter spells. An opponent dead set on destroying my face. Well, that didn't hurt very much. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. I guess I better counter something. Yeah, not that though. It's gotta be the spell that pumps the Illuminator that's coming right now. There it is. Getting that exile will feel nice. Did they find the land? I'm cooked. I am so cooked. Never didn't have it, opponent. Good for you. All right, what do we draw here? Lockdown? Has to be lockdown. Double bat. Okay. Got you. Got you. They don't got trample. They are trampleless. Am I even still alive? I mean, I guess I can hope that they drew Absolute Garbo. Connive usually fixes that. Okay, Garbo. I guess what I should have done in this game is turn one gaze, give myself the best chance possible of drawing what I needed instead of the turn one tap land. Maybe that would have changed things. Okay. Block successful. Still here. They discarded 2 Play with Fires, didn't they? They must have a third. Oh, let me surveil first. Yeah, of course they have 3. Of course they have 3. What were they playing around? A Spell Pierce? What a clown. All right, we can lose. It's that kind of format. On the play. Combo's in hand. No way to discard it. All right, find Faithless, Mending, and win, right? Any other ways to discard the combo? Not really. We just have to find that card, but we do start digging on turn 1. Our opponent is getting their mill on. Their mill? Their mull. Don't worry about it. Boom. Graveyard. Dig. This is mono red. They play mono red. Nothing on turn 2 is very disappointing. Codebreaker. Oh, are you moving in on Ruckus now? No patience in this world, man. These Zoomers. That's a terrible draw. Gosh. Face down card. Wow. Okay. So a lockdown would be nice. None of these things. We can awaken. No, we can't awaken a Metamorph. I guess I take this. That was really bad. Where'd all my luck go? Think about it. We would have just had the combo if this had been one card lower. Okay. Things are bad. I could play a 3/3 there. I think I'm supposed to try to kill something. I'm trying to kill something. Okay. Mono Red's hand isn't busted just yet. What's that? Show off? My God, I can't do it, man. What does this get back? Non-aura enchantment card or artifact. Oh, it can return. Okay. It can return a metamorph. Pretty desperate. I am desperate. It's a 2/2. Oh God, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I quit. I quit Magic. I retired. All right. I'm learning what not to keep. Don't keep the cards in your hand. You'll never ever find mending. Time to get my swagger back. This hand should do it. This is the combo in the graveyard and some counter spells. It is on the draw. Let's see how fast the opponent is. Not that fast. Hey, a turn 1 play? I don't think I've cast Otherworldly Gaze yet. Well, I haven't resolved it. No lands. You're all in the bin. How to beat a control deck. Counter spells, I suppose. Combo in graveyard. Union? That does not matter. Tapped land means that we can still do end step stuff. I think I'll use Gaze because Faithful Mending, I want to make sure I'm discarding useless cards like Lockdown. I mean, this is all good, right? We want lands. I'll keep the land in circulation, but we want the riddle, we want the negate. This is all good stuff. Let's do it in this order. We want to hit our land drops, we want to pile up on counter spells. Eventually we want to find the combo, but we don't want the opponent to get way ahead in the meantime. Counter their Memory Deluge, counter all kinds of things. Staring match commence. We know our top cards. We know that we like them. So let's not burn these spells right now. I know I'm drawing a land. Let's take the land. We do need to keep hitting land drops and keep pace. You want to field me? Don't know why. Okay. Free mana is nice. White, 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 or blue. Yeah, I don't understand that. But some people don't know what to do. Under pressure. Bat, no. Beach and lies. I think I have enough. I don't know. I could just keep waiting them out. They're going to be very afraid of the combo, and at some point we need enough lands and enough counter spells to resolve multiple pieces. All right, we'll do it like that. No Deluge, no Emperor. Murex. Okay, they're going to try to put a clock on us with Murex. Go for this. Keep hitting land. Don't tap out. Well, if they tap out and we find Awakening, we win. So we can go right at them. We can tap out. It's in here somewhere. Half the deck gone. Dork. But now we're looking at the mending because of the pieces here. Feeling just a little sick. Bat. Don't really care about the bat. Again. We're definitely getting to the point where we can go for the combo if we ever draw it. I'm starting to question though. 27 cards in the deck. Starting to question. It's a weird game to just not draw what I need and have no combo pieces. Draw out a counterspell at least. One less counterspell, so when we top deck the win next turn, we get to resolve it. Good old Dissipate, huh? They haven't crafted that new card yet, the Spree one. 3 steps ahead. They're 3 steps behind is what they are. That said, we're about to lose the game. It's kind of insane that we went this far, used all of these, and did not draw the key card in the deck. Kind of insane. They're gonna let this happen? Maybe they march this? Okay, that's a choice. Maybe they don't have as many counters as I think they do. 25 cards. 4 of them are game over. 4 of them are GG. There's one. Unfortunately, now we're discarding a counterspell. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for it. Okay. 4 mana up. Make it count. Dissipate. Negate. Game. Alrighty then. Not enough hard counters. You got to get them 3 steps ahead in there. I think I learned before that I dump this hand. Did I learn that or did I get unlucky? Let's see what happens. I hate mulliganing. I hate it so much. I'm here for the card advantage. All right, there's a Jace. I think I like the Jace. Hold on. Mill 3 cards. You may put a non-creature, non-land. So I put this here. Draw the land, hit the Jace. Okay. I like Jace. I want Jace. Come here, buddy. You're gonna help me. You're gonna mill me 15 cards. Open mana. Can't be countered stuff. I think they just counter it right now though. I think we wait. I don't think we want to give them this 2 mana play of No More Lies. I think we want to save it for the right time. Because I could mend and turn these into real cards if they deduce here. They do. Ooh, Awakening. No Metamorph yet, though. Don't mind me just running laps around blue-white control, a deck I deeply love. Let's hold. They get to draw another card here, and that's fine. They do not. Yeah, they would overdraw their hand and discard, so it's good patience. This is the turn where they have Wandering Emperor, Memory Deluge available. And those are the cards you really want to mess with. Don't mind me, just out here mending. Don't think the bat's any good, but mending isn't great either. With these, okay. Land's very important, as we saw in the last game. 2 Awakenings. Hermit. Do I get uncounterable? I do? Cool. Get lost? Acceptable. It happens. Now I can turn this into a threat. We don't have any no more lies, no negates. It's the difference between this game and the last one we played with blue-white. Let's keep that riddle. Map token. Hit. Map token. Hit. 4 mana. Tapped land. Still not a threat. Pathetic. Also, no counterspells. No counterspells make me very anxious. Okay, overdrawing the hand. So what are they putting on the stack here? Or are they discarding a Sunfall? Let's find out. Looks like a discard. Not putting anything on the stack for them to mess with. If they wanted to get a counter out of their hand, for example, they drop a land. Jace backed by counterspell. Probably draws 2 counterspells out of the opponent. Artifact or non-aura enchantment. When this enters the battlefield, return a creature card with 2 counters. The Jace is a serious potential win con here. I think I'm supposed to keep their mana busy. So even though this does not combo, I think I'm supposed to go for it here. And if they counter it, it's fine. I pay. Okay, if we get 2 more lies and their whole turn out of them, we're happy. That wasn't even a combo attempt. Maybe now they're realizing that because they're poking around in the graveyard. Did you get jebaited? Snap off the Memory Deluge. Yep. 40 cards in their deck. It's a lot of land. Only 3 mana open. I can resolve this, but it doesn't win. Let's try a Jace. Resolves. We have Conundrum open if they try to double Jace me. Eight plus 9, 17. And then next turn a draw 3. I like that. I don't think there will be a next turn, to be honest. I think they're going to remove Jace. But this is me filling my graveyard. And we still didn't hit a Metamorph. Deck is harder to play than it looks. We also didn't hit more Otherworldly Gaze. Okay, they want to do this. That's fine. Like I said, I didn't really expect Jace to live.
I will iterate on performance.
All right, just hit Metamorph, and I think we can win this with only 4 mana open, and there it is. Victory on the stack. What you got? Disruption Protocol. They don't have the mana for No More Lies. They have a Field of Ruin open. Will that cost them? It will. Oh, it indeed. It will cost them dearly. The control decks aren't ready. They're not ready. They need guidance. On the play, Bat. I like the Bat. It's a combo with Temporary Lockdown. Totally a combo. Shut up, it's a combo. Oh, we got a Schmack Talker, do we? It had to be mono red. What you got? Okay. I mean, do I do this? I don't think I do. I think we just hold. It's like, what would I do with it? Not much. If I make them pay the 3, I just take 1, and then what? I lock it down? That's kind of lame. But I don't have any other way to kill it. But then they just have no pressure on the board. I guess that's fine. And I get to resolve Otherworldly Gaze. For a combo deck, we don't have to play it like Control. We don't have to... Oh, okay. We can play tempo. We have a win con. Yeah, they're playing the stupid version of the deck. Let's go. All right. Here's my Jace. See how big you can make that code breaker. If they kill the Jace, that's okay. It probably requires a lot of resources, and then we cast the lockdown. Okay.
Predictable and uninteresting.
Predictable and uninteresting. The mono red, like, basic owner's manual right there. Oh, ignore the Jace. You're brilliant. You're a brilliant player. All right, lock it up. Actually, usually you just plus Jace nonstop, right? But here, Maybe not, especially with them already going face. All right, I'll mill myself and draw. Wow, I was gonna draw land. Land was on the menu. Godric, you gonna take out the Jace now, or are you gonna mess around? Ignore Jace, that's their plan. Okay, we'll see how that works out for them. Bold strategy, right? Put those in the bin. We're up to 9 cards in grave. Trinks. It happens to everybody, don't worry so much. Metamorph. Do we want a mending back? Sure. Pass. It is not always easy to get these combo pieces together. I'm feeling challenged. A little scry action. Uh-huh. Well, if we end up at 1, then another play with fire is game over. If they have the other card to cast, I guess we're already dead. We could just not cast anything on end step though. Untap with 2 mendings open. Respond to play with fire with mending. Okay. It's a waste of mana, but all right. Oh, look at that. Do we got the combo? We do not. We do not have the combo. If they have a play with fire, oh, let's see. They do not have a play with fire. I can say that comfortably. So this is a big turning point because we're going up more than we're going down in life.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
So I think their last card is land, right? Like, no, they held a Swift Spear, so oh, it's other Godric. Sure. Next turn, activate Jace, try to hit combo or get back portal. We only take 1 here. We're denying them the celebration. I will be the one celebrating. Lockdown. All right, we're gonna hit Rakdos joins up now, aren't we? Aren't we?
The knowledge we call your
We sure are.
dreams were for nothing.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Triggers. Sorry, Mono Red. Not today. On the play, bat. Cool. Where is the bat? No, other bat. This card in the deck does make me laugh. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, Boros. All right, Boros. Nice top deck. You want to fight me? Let's go ahead and get our scry with the bat. There's the card we need. And we do have mending. All right, we have a turn 4 kill. And our opponent has 1 damage on us. And we get life. We're gonna be fine. I think even their best draw won't do it. I know, I'm tempting fate. All right, we have descended. Our best chance to survive another turn is to block. This can go bottom. Our opponent has never used an instant speed removal spell in their life. So I'm sure we've got this. Oh, Boros, I love it. I love it when you're not even close. You're just a clown posing as a Magic the Gathering archetype. A clown, I say. If only you knew the true power of synergy in Magic the Gathering, you would be able to do brilliant, brilliant gameplay like this. But you don't. You don't know. So you must die. And we're back, post-game wraps. Let's do a YouTube comment. This is from the episode with the Howling Salt Mine. The thumbnail was the craziest story I've ever heard, something like that. There'll be a card right there because my editor's amazing. Props for the editor. You may have noticed a change to the editing lately. Let's give it up for the editor. Anyway, the Howling Salt Mine says, thank you so much for having us on CGB. This was our first salty story told outside the mine, and we were so excited to do it here on your channel. For folks looking for more of that salt, find us wherever you can find audio podcasts. Jump into the mine with us every week. Keep your eyes peeled for a special HSM episode tomorrow with a certain blue player you may love. You guys, you gave that the most likes, so now I have to read it. So you basically made me pitch for somebody else's channel on my own channel again. You guys are big brain. But really, I enjoyed so much having the Howling Salt Mine on the channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. I think that they're one of the funniest podcasts out there. It's, even if you don't play a lot of Commander or or paper Magic in general, hearing salty stories I think is something that we can all enjoy and relate to. And if you enjoyed that, make sure you check out the feed for their podcast on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, because I did a full episode with them and we did 3 more salty stories, which was really fun. So do check out the Howling Salt Mine. They're legitimately one of my favorite podcasts, and I find it's just so funny. I hope that you guys enjoy. All right, this deck, the wraps on this deck, the stats. I went 7-2 playing this deck, and I barely knew how to play this deck. Like I honestly blame the losses on keeping stupid hands that I shouldn't have kept. So when you're learning how to mulligan a combo deck in particular, there is kind of a certain number of L's you actually take, and to go 7-2 despite that, I think shows that this deck's potential has been reached. And I think the games this deck would have lost in the past that it won in this video were the ones against blue-white control. Those were the games that this deck wouldn't have won with the other build very well. And now with this build, they are much more competitive. So it's going to be interesting to see how the meta adapts. If we have yet another broken combo graveyard deck in the best of 1 meta, is it time to play Rest in Peace, Unlicensed Hearse, Agatha's Soul Cauldron? Like, if you're a mono white aggressive deck, or maybe even Boros, do you have to play Flanker? Or I think Sungold Sentinel is a white creature that does graveyard hate. Maybe it's time. This has happened in Timeless, and this has happened in Historic, where I've said, okay, this is a meta where you have to run Graveyard Hate in your best of 1 deck. And it was Krim, the Asian Avenger, who told me that. Like, Historic is a great best of 1 format. You just have to run Graveyard Hate first in every deck. And I was like, oh. And then sure enough, Historic got a little more fun. So maybe it's there. Maybe we are at that point that Rest in Peace, at least a 1 of, goes in a deck, and maybe it goes further than that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe the comment will make it into a video and we can talk about it. Thank you for watching this video. You stayed to the end. That's the best thing you can do for the video. Top it off. Hit like, hit subscribe, get to 200,000 subs. You're cool.